Imagine dropping thousands of dollars on a brand new, highly anticipated mirrorless camera, unboxing it, taking it out into the field for a high-stakes shoot, and then realizing that the default settings are actively throttling your performance. Imagine realizing that this multi-thousand-dollar piece of modern engineering is throwing away critical autofocus data, overcompressing your color profiles, and capping the true speed of its mechanical shutter simply because you left the factory settings untouched. That is the frustrating, hidden reality facing thousands of creators who step into the advanced world of hybrid imaging. They buy an absolute powerhouse of a tool, but they treat it like a casual point-and-shoot, completely unaware that the real boundary-pushing capability of the machine is locked behind deep, unmapped menus that the manufacturer expects you to uncover on your own. The Canon EOS R6 Mark III is not just another safe, iterative update in a crowded, hyper-competitive camera market. It is a fierce, uncompromising statement of what low-light performance and hybrid speed are supposed to look like. It is a highly specialized, intensely engineered beast built specifically for the storytellers, the wedding photographers who have to freeze a split-second embrace in a dimly lit reception hall, the sports photojournalists tracking erratic athletes under terrible stadium lights, and the run-and-gun documentary filmmakers whose entire careers depend on flawless autofocus and clean, uncleaved video files. Yet, the vast majority of people who look at this camera completely miss the bigger picture. They get caught up in online specification wars, debate the exact megapixel count, or focus on superficial body changes, failing to comprehend the radical architecture shifts happening underneath that weather-sealed chassis. In this video, we are going to strip away the marketing scripts, the paid influencer hype, and the shallow review fluff to uncover the absolute raw truth of this machine. We will dive deep into its hidden image processing pipelines, expose the exact internal configuration mistakes that are ruining your files right now, break down how its deep learning artificial intelligence autofocus actually tracks the physical world, and answer the ultimate question. Does this hybrid speed king genuinely justify its premium footprint, or are you better off sticking to a higher resolution body? If you think you already know what a modern hybrid mirrorless camera is capable of, prepare to have your entire workflow completely disrupted. Let's start with the absolute foundation of this camera's power and the massive psychological trick that catches almost every creator completely off guard. The core identity of the Canon EOS R6 Mark III lives and breathes through its hyper-optimized, high-speed sensor architecture. When you design an imaging canvas that prioritizes pixel readout speed and low-light light gathering over raw, bloated megapixel counts, you aren't just taking photos anymore. You are capturing raw, fluid data matrices at speeds that were impossible a few years ago. Every single time you press that shutter button, the camera is mapping millions of individual light values across a full-frame surface with clinical mathematical precision. But this extreme speed introduces a brutal psychological trap. On an older, slower camera, your creative rhythm is naturally gated by the machine. You take a shot, you wait for the buffer to clear, you adjust, and you move on. On the R6 Mark III, the machine moves faster than your own synapses. The continuous burst rates are so blindingly fast that if you shoot with this camera using the exact same sloppy habits you developed on older bodies, you will end up drowning in thousands